Okay, we're on the home stretch here. Here is our bag all sewn around. I double stitched mine because I just like the added strength. I'm going to go to the bottom of our bag where we left that lovely little opening, and we're going to pull. This does come through here, trust me, it really does. We're going to start pulling our bag through, being careful not to tear any stitches. And because I have arthritis in my fingers, in my entire body actually, but in my hands, it will probably take me longer than it takes you to get this right side out. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's coming. Okay, there's my outer bag. Now if I could just get this lining to flip right side out, I'd be all set. Okay. Here we go. We're good. We're good. Alright. Now, for those of you who are just using the regular strap, you guys are pretty much done here. My strap, your straps will obviously be longer than this and attached to the entire bag. But I'm doing a crossbody strap. So here's my pocket and my lining. I put another pocket on the inside for my cell phone just because I'm kind of pocket crazy. What you're going to do now to finish up your bag is you're going to not try to videotape all day and drive yourself nuts. That's pretty much what you're going to do now. Take this, again, just like you did with your, cleavage. Just like you did with your pocket. Going to turn this in. Some press it, some don't. I don't even bother to. It turns in so neatly. I just put one pin on the end so I know where to end it. Okay. And a pin on this side so I know where to begin. And I'm going to take this over to my machine and top stitch it. I'm sorry, not top stitch. And stitch that opening closed as close to the edge as I can get. And I'm sure you guys don't really need to see that part. I'll just come back when I'm done. Okay, so I'm just cutting off the tails of the stitching I've done. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that at all, but that's all sewn closed. No, you probably can. There it is. Okay, so that's all sewn closed. Now you're just going to hold your bag up and you're going to stuff that lining inside your bag. And you, my friend, will have a beautiful, finished Phoebe bag. See how easily my lining went in because it's sewn a little bit smaller than my outer bag. Okay, so here we go. So there is the Phoebe. Again, if you're not doing a crossbody strap, you will already have your strap attached, and it'll be, go right around the bag. Since I haven't attached mine, I'll just kind of hold it up to the bag to show you. This is what your finished Phoebe will look like if you're not sewing a crossbody strap. And again, I just held this up here to give you a visual. So, you're pretty much done. Here's your flap that will come over and close. I, however, am doing a crossbody strap. And I'm going to show those who want to continue with the crossbody strap how to complete that. But first, before we do anything like that, we will now take this part of our bag. This part you may or may not, again, it's all personal preference. I've made so many that I don't. You're going to top stitch all around here. Just like you just sewed, you're going to top stitch all around the front and the back, that entire curve. From here, here, here. Make sure your flap is kind of in, but you don't sew your flap here. Okay? You're going to top stitch all of that. And I'm going to go to the sewing machine and do that, and then I'll show you when I'm done. Okay, I'm at the sewing machine again, and I'm going to go ahead and top stitch my purse. Can't decide where I want to start, so I'll start right here on the green. How's that? This is another thing that you want to go slow and lengthen your stitch just a little bit because you're sewing through a whole bunch of layers and you want that top stitch to look really, really nice. And this is another part where you'll have to finagle and kind of get it to work right. Lift up my needle, go ahead and here across the top. And lift up again and come down the other side. All the while, pushing and pulling the bag the way you need it to go. Okay. Now, as you can see, well, maybe you can't see just yet, but I'm coming up on the back side of the flap, so that just slides right over. So straight across, just like that. And for some reason, mine is getting caught underneath here. Remember, as you're sewing, to push that lining under, so that your lining doesn't show on the outside of the bag. Sometimes it can't help but show a little, but you don't really want a whole bunch of lining showing on the outside of your bag. And I can tell that if I don't fix this part right here, that's going to happen on my bag. Okay, folks, so here is my top stitching. It's not the best job I've ever done, but it's okay for a bag from me. Now, for whoever's doing just the regular Phoebe, your bag is done. It's beautiful. I can't really hold it out for you to see. I will show my finished bag in a minute. But for those of you who are doing the strap, the crossbody strap, I'm going to continue from here for you.